Okay. Prepare to get wound up. Uh, they're letting women off the hook from attacking men. Now, before I get into my article, I just want to turn you over to this channel, Down Rising a Blank. He only has 2 videos, but he's talking about the same thing I am. His video, Woman Murders Her Husband with a Hammer, feminist media frames her as a victim. She got off. She only did a few years for bludgeoning her husband to death. Now, he'll tell you the particular in his, the particular aspects of this video, but now I'll get into mine. Jealous woman 23 who knifed a man in the head after she found him in bed with a love rival at party moments after he rejected her. Avoids jail as judge ruled she suffered from psychotic episode. Now, see what they're doing here? That I could stop it right here. This paragraph tells you everything. This woman got jealous. She got pissed that the man rejected her, and she got jealous of him banging another girl. And so she attacked him with a knife. And the judge is letting her off by making some bullshit up, saying she suffered a psychotic episode. Yeah, she suffered a psychotic episode, all right. She got really pissed that she got rejected and he was banging another girl. That's what happened here. Now, the poor guy who's 23 walked free from the look at Alicia Oakley, 23, walked free from court after the judge ruled that she was suffering a psychotic episode, but she knifed Reese Tyler in the back of the head. He didn't die, luckily. The blade missed his brain by 2 inches, so he's lucky. He's very fortunate. Oakley, Mr. Tyler, and some mutual friends been drinking vodka at the party in 2018 when she tried to kiss him. Yeah, that's quite a psychotic break. She tried to kiss him, right? When Tyler rejected her and she ended up sleeping with another woman in a nearby room, Oakley rushed in and delivered the blow with a knife to the back of his head. So she's trying to kill him. She didn't stab him in the leg. She aimed for his head, the very back of it. So she was trying to commit murder. Mr. Tyler rushed to the Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother Hospital in Margate, Kent, and treated with surgical glue for a wound to his scalp. Yep, okay. So Wednesday, Oakley was given a 2-year sentence, but suspended for 18 months after pleading guilty to wounding with intent. This should be attempted murder. She tried to kill this guy. She must also do 6 months of drug rehabilitation. This is bullshit. Just because she was drinking doesn't mean anything. If you're a guy in a car and you're intoxicated, you run over a child, they put you in bars as a criminal. They don't say you had a psychotic break. This is disgusting. After hearing Mr. Tyler branded the courts too lenient on Oakley for not sending her to prison. Well, yes, this woman tried to commit murder and she's getting off scot-free. In the statement to the court, Mr. Tyler told how the attack has affected his life. He said, all that happened is that I rejected her, and I worry if I reject another girl, I could be stabbed. Yeah, he mentioned he just rejected her and she was pissed. There is no psychotic break. This is horseshit. She was completely normal until he rejected her. And this is what, by the way, guys, I've said it before, women project their attitudes on the men. They're the ones who will paint men as gets rejected and they get angry. But they're the ones, when they get rejected, this is a good-looking woman if it's her. So obviously she probably never had to deal with rejection. So when women deal with rejection, well, they don't deal with it. They go nuts. Well, they don't go nuts, they get angry, and then they attack men, and then they get off scot-free. I'm lucky to be alive. The assault could have left me with brain damage, or worse, could have been died. I walk past girls in the street. I'm worried now of what they would do. I've lost my faith in people. He shouldn't be using a gender neutral term. It's not people, it's women he's lost faith in. This assault has affected me as I can't trust another girl again. Good, that's the proper way of framing it. You can't trust another girl. Yeah, because you know something? Not only are these girls vicious, but obviously they they're not going to be punished for their crimes. So has an absolute perfect right to be afraid. He's got PTSD from this. Now, this is what they do, the court do. They bring in the feminist psychologist. The court heard sorry, I'm screwing this up. Psychiatric evidence that Oakley had been diagnosed with emotional instability disorder. That's new to me. Since the night of the attack, and that at the time she was suffering from a psychotic episode. She doesn't suffer from psychosis. All they're saying is she gets angry easy. So this person who has no way of dealing with her anger issues, because let's face it, she sees herself as above this guy and above men in general, and how dare they snub her. So they've just given her anger a bullshit label and saying, okay, bring the psychiatrist in and let her off. Her barrister, Anna Chestnut, said Oakley has not reoffended since the night of the party. So what? When she was only 19, she was now being treated with antipsychotic medicine. This is bullshit. She also said the probation reports deemed her to be a low risk for reoffending at the medium risk to future partners. This woman tried to kill someone, and she's being let off scot-free. How is she low risk if she's supposedly crazy and being treated with antipsychotic medicine? So they just let her off. I mean, this is bullshit. It'd be a highly exceptional case to depart from your sentencing guidelines, but I do hope Your Honor to do that. Yeah, male judges, if it's a male judge, they're every bit as sickly. Actually, I think they're worse than the female judges. They can't wait to let women off the hook. Ms. Chestnut also highlighted the court delays Oakley's previous criminal record and mental health issues and supportive family network as mitigating features. This is never done for guys, by the way. Everyone listening to it, you know that if a man had knifed a woman out of jealousy, none of this would be coming up. They would just say, this guy got jealous and he doesn't know how to control himself and he belongs behind bars. And that's exactly what this woman, she belongs behind bars. She's a danger to people. She's a danger to men. Now, recorder said she had given a lot of thought to Oakley's mental health condition, which she said it linked to the commission of offense. Notice all these women, when they do damage, they're never evil or mean, are they? They're always just crazy, because there's no such thing as an evil woman. Yeah, this is winding me up. This is absolutely disgusting. The PMC has been telling you this is only going to get worse, and it has gotten worse, and it's going to keep getting worse. You think this darling isn't going to come up and stab the next guy when she gets pissed? And look, I'm prepared in the very unusual circumstances in this case. There's nothing unusual about this case. There's nothing unusual about the circumstances at all. This woman got pissed because she got rejected, and she got angry that the guy was sleeping with another woman, and she stabbed him out of jealousy. This is commonality 101. So they're giving women just a pass. And of course, she was supported by her family. Of course, who cares if you stabbed a man? And actually, poor Tyler, I'm lucky to be here. It is a crazy thing that has happened to me. No, it's not crazy, Tyler. It's a vicious thing that happened to you. I hate it when they call it crazy. Every time a woman attacks a man, people call her crazy. She's not crazy. She's vicious. And she's a criminal. In this case, look how meek this guy is. In this case, the punishment doesn't feel firm enough. It doesn't feel like the justice has been served. What a wimp. No, justice wasn't served. Even he hurts his own case. The trauma has caused me a lot of anxiety around women. It should, because these women are free to attack you and murder you. Because as Mr. Downrising of Blank proves with his video, that that is the case. So I say, that's just all I've got to say. This is two cases, 2 in 1. When you're done listening to mine, go to Down Rising and Blank and listen to his video. It's even worse, believe it or not. Because even this woman, these are her sons, by the way, he's going to show, and her sons backed her mother over their father. What lowlifes. If some woman attacks them, they deserve it. Because their mother just didn't hit him out of anger. She bludgeoned him 25 times. I'll let him tell it, but I'm so enraged about this. We've been telling men forever, for years at least, that this is what's going to happen. And here it is. Okay, guys, start spreading these videos around. Start making other people aware on any platform you can find. Please and thank you.